Monday at pregame.com. This is Johnny Detroit, and it's bold day in college football as the NFL season winds down yesterday. First thing you want to do is you want to get yourself prepared for all of the action today, and you could do that right now. There's videos up at pregame.tv for the Penn State-Houston game. I actually watched that for a second time this morning. Brian Leonard, Marco D'Angelo do a great job breaking down that matchup. Also, there's a great video up for Nebraska-South Carolina. And then for the video, I will be at the game tomorrow on Tuesday in the Sugar Bowl between the Michigan Wolverines and Virginia Tech. All of those videos up right now at pregame.tv. The two other things you also want to do is you want to go to pregameforums.com, where all of the pregame community, the pregame pros, are already in there discussing all the action for today with their picks, selections, analysis, and debating back and forth on who you should be betting your money on. So you definitely want to check out the community. And also, most importantly, actually, which gets left out of the equation many times, is pregamelines.com monitors the books from pregameaction.com. And what you want to do is you always want to make sure that you get the best line possible. And those lines between all the public money and a day like bowl day where the public money could actually influence the lines more than, say, a regular college day, the lines between the wise guys, the public, the books trying to protect themselves from open parlays or teasers or whatever it may be, those lines are all over the place. So you definitely want to stay on top of your numbers and get that best number possible. So the next thing we want to do is let's go to the good, the bad, and the ugly. The ugly, there was probably a split day. Handful of guys broke even, bled juice. Spartan, another rough day. Dave S., a rough day. VR loses 5 of 6. Nick Parsons, the bookie killer. The bookie killed him yesterday. And my horrible run continues. I had a really good month going, and the last 7 days has been probably my worst week in the last couple months. Yesterday we lost in college basketball, and I knew it was actually coming, and I know jinx don't really happen, but when you gamble, you believe in every kind of jinx. Is I had San Francisco pretty big. I had a friend of mine in New York text me and said, "You're out of your slump." Over the last 2 years, I'm about 73% on my NFL 3 stars. This year, I think I was 73.7, I think the math came out to be. And when they went up late with like 4 minutes left, he's like, "This one's in the bag." St. Louis goes down and scores. Then they get an onside kick and score. Rough one there, but hey, what are you going to do? But props to my man Marco. He had a big 3-star. His big game yesterday was the Baltimore Ravens. Nice, easy winner there. Got a little scary late, but Baltimore hangs on. Andre Gomes hit his big 3-star, and Ben Burns wins 5 of his 7 selections. Also on the ugly is Dwayne Bryan. He had one big play, and that was the Dallas Cowboys, who one of the most disappointing franchises in all of sports based off their fan base, the ownership, not willing to be afraid to spend money on players, some of the talent they've obtained, just everything that goes along with the storied mystique and history of the Dallas Cowboys. They have to be considered one of the most disappointing sports franchises in recent memory. So on to the Bulls. Huge day for everybody. You know, we are a site that, you can't do different games of the year and everything that you do. A lot of these guys were holding back, waiting to today. Today's the big day. Vegas runner, tons of volume. He didn't play 3 games and say he's 65%. Vegas runner, I think, has played like 17 bowl games, factoring in sides and totals. He is 65% bowl game of the year. Must look at. Lenny Gilgenio has won 30 of his last 42 plays, bowl game of the year. Marco D'Angelo has won 21 of his last 29. He's red hot. He has a big game up. Goodfella has big stuff up. Super Dave Essler. So you definitely want to go to Pregame Pros and you want to check all that out. Usually I like to be a little more selective. And the fact is there's tons of really respected guys, and with the Bulls and how much time there is to prepare for their coaches, there's so much more that goes into handicapping a bowl game. So you definitely want to check that out and get some advice from some other professionals. To end today's video, 2 things is, 1, I will be traveling over the next couple days. I will be trying my best to do the videos. If not, I'll hand it over to RJ. I know you guys are excited for that possibility. But I am going to the Sugar Bowl, and I have a really early morning flight. But the free picks today is not going to come from a Pregame Pro. It's not going to come from me. It's not even going to come from the forums. It's going to come from the new feature over at Pregame, where if at the top you click free picks or you click streaks, it takes you to a section of the site where you, the user, could actually input your selections and get monitored. It'll show you how hot you are doing. It'll show streaks. Then on the streaks page, it actually will show you who is hot. And there's a gentleman right now, and I'm going to kick myself in the ASS because I didn't write his name down. I believe it was Richard Mayfield. You could find that out on the Streaks page if you want to find out yourself. You could actually click his name once you're in there, and you could friend him and follow him on your own pregame page and see all of his picks. He is 14-5 since he's been posting college football picks at pregame. And even though it's a look-ahead game, January 8th, he has a college football selection on Northern Illinois plus the points. Once again, 14-5 in college football this guy is. So props to you, my man. Giving you a little props on the video, and you could check that out in the free picks area. You could also go to Streaks, and you could look and see who's red hot. Breaks down by sport, overall, last 7 days, sides and totals, units won. So you definitely want to check that out. A place to get some real great information. Maybe you're a little hesitant right away to jump in following a pregame pro. So this is a great way for you to get your feet wet within pregame, is check out that section of the site. For some Johnny Detroit to you, have a great bowl day. I will be doing the videos the next couple days pending something coming up, and in the event, RJ Bell will be there. New shirt and all, with his, hopefully his visor. I'll tell him he can't do my videos without his visor. So from the People Champ, Johnny Detroit to you, best of luck today. I will be back on Tuesday to recap all the action. Look ahead. Take care.